said I'm ready for greatness. I 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 said I'm ready for greatness.
It's Big Will. Welcome back to the Big Will Breakdown. Today we're diving into anchor number 4 in the mindsets powering my comeback. There's more than one way to do a thing. This one's personal. But if there's one lesson that I've learned early in life, one that still keeps me moving today, is that you can't get locked into the idea that there's only one right way. See, a lot of us, we learn the first method, the first procedure, and we think that's the way. That's how it has to be done. But in real life, no, life doesn't work like that. Life is messy. Life requires flexibility. And if you can open up the aperture, pull back from the situation, and see the big picture, you realize that there's always other routes that lead to the solution. Sometimes that solution looks like putting together a piece of furniture with all the pieces that could possibly be like IKEA furniture. Sometimes it's rebuilding a friendship. Sometimes it's starting over with your health or building a business even. But the principle is the same. There's more than one way to do a thing. Now, as a musician, I learned this the hard way. Playing trumpet, everybody's amateur. That's the way that you set your lips and mouth on the mouthpiece to make a sound. It's different, and it depends on your teeth, your muscles. You have a whole structure, a setup. So when I took lessons, the professionals used to tell me that my armature was crooked. You're going to need to fix that, realign it. But what they didn't realize is that my teeth weren't their teeth. My muscles weren't their muscles. And my setup wasn't theirs. So I had a choice. Keep fighting against what didn't work for me or invent my way. And I chose my way. I found a way to play, to feel comfortable, to excel, even exceed the expectations I had for myself and others. But here's the truth. Sometimes the right way for someone else isn't the right way for you. And that's okay. Now let's be real. How many of y'all ever put together some furniture that had any leftover pieces? You're looking at them like, wait a minute, did I do this wrong? Sometimes it still stands strong. Sometimes you got to improvise and shave a piece down to fit. Sometimes those extra pieces weren't even necessary. That's life. Sometimes you follow the instructions. Sometimes you freestyle. Either way, the point is, you make it work. Now, let me take you into my coaching life. Every week, I work with about 15 to 25 people. And let me tell you right now, every single one of them has a different communication style, a different way they process stress, information, and different tolerance levels. Some people need humor and encouragement. Some people just need the facts, the raw data. Give me my numbers, tell me what to do, and I'm out. Others need a fix and a mix of both. And some are literally stuck in their own development, needing me to invent a new way just to help them see the greatness within themselves. If I tried to coach everyone the same way, I'd fail them. The only way forward is to accept that there is more than one way. And the same is with healing. After my lower back injury and dealing with my DVT, deep vein thrombosis, I still needed to feel like I was progressing. That's when I found DDPY. And listen, that program gave me options. I started out in a bed, then I worked my way up to a chair, then I worked my way up to standing with the chair for support, and then I started doing some exercise without the chair. Some days I didn't need a chair at all and I stood on my own. But every time that I fell off, I was able to go back to the foundation and start it again. Because guess what? That was my way forward, not somebody else's, but mine. Even now, my mobility is better. I can walk with my cane, but I still have setbacks. And when I do, I don't beat myself up. I just remind myself that there's more than one way to rebuild, to start again, try again, and keep moving. Fam, here's the real gem. Necessity is the mother of invention. And if you keep an open mind, if you keep compassion and empathy in the mix, you'll see options where others only see dead ends. You'll see new routes to your health, in relationships, in your finances, in your career. And the best part, you don't need to get it perfect. You just need to keep looking for your way. So don't cut yourself off. Don't get stuck in to think that there's only one road. Be flexible. Ask for help. Try new things. And if you fail, try again. And if that fails, try again. Because there's more than one way to do a thing. Always. That's today's breakdown. Thank you for riding with me through Anchor number 4. If this message hit, share it with somebody who needs a reminder that there's always another way forward. And don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn those notifications on. Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Audible, wherever you get your podcasts. So until next time, fam, this is Big Will reminding you, keep healing out loud, keep holding yourself accountable, and keep breaking it down one step at a time. Lay it down, tunnel vision, I don't see the hate. Clocking every hour, yeah, I'm building my faith. Took me some L's, paid the cost, but never broke. Pressure make the diamonds, now I'm speaking in smoke. Age ain't a limit, it's a badge upon my chest. I'm still out running young bucks until my last breath. Legacy in motion, you can see it in my steps. Heart of a lion, you better show respect.
I said I'm ready for greatness. 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 I said I'm ready for greatness.
The Big Will Breakdown podcast is produced by William, Big Will Elijah, and Gail. Theme song, Greatness, written, produced, and performed by William Big Will Elijah. Art direction, William Big Will Elijah. Get caught up on the latest episodes of the Big Will Breakdown wherever you podcast. Follow, like, comment, and share. Don't forget to turn those notifications on. For more insights, information, and merchandise, go to thebigwillbreakdown.com. Thank you for your support.